Howdy, you beautiful Bayou Bandits. This is going to be episode 1 of my beginner loadout series, and this is going to be another extension to my solo guide series. This is going to be a beginner loadout video and a solo guide all in one. But this first episode is going to be featuring the marathon with FMJ, and this is obviously going to be very solid if people go behind cover that we cannot reach. We can still have the potential to wallbang. We wouldn't have that great of a penetration ability otherwise with compact ammo. And we are also adding it to the LAMAT, and then the LAMAT pistol having its shotgun shell is going to be great if enemies are getting close. It is seriously not something to be taken lightly if you are facing somebody with a LAMAT. Then to move on to the tools, we're using the fusees, which are amazing for only 10 hunt dollars and give you 5. This is mainly going to be for applying pressure by burning downed hunters so their teammates have to react fast, or their teammate will be out of the game. This is also a good utility to throw on armoreds or hives to get rid of them in hard to reach places without making a lot of noise. Then to move to the next, we have 3 decoy fuses for 30 hunt dollars. These are going to act like a dynamite, but not actually explode to the same degree as a regular dynamite, just because I think it's a very solid tool for the price, and it is pretty beginner friendly, as in it doesn't require a high learning curve. I would recommend the throwing knives, but at the same time, this video is going to mainly rely on the knife instead of the throwing knives. And when it comes to bosses, this loadout isn't great at taking care of bosses, but I will show you guys what I do when I am fighting the bosses in this game. And it's not the worst way to deal with them, but in general, this isn't the greatest loadout to deal with bosses. Then when it comes to the consumables, we're rocking 2 vitalities coming in at 20 hunt dollars a piece, only taking about 1.12 seconds to use and giving you 75 HP. This is an amazing tool to be bringing in, especially on a budget and for beginners. Take these instead of taking the big ones because it's going to cost a lot more, and these are very, very solid. Then we're rocking the stamina shot because nobody likes the stamina system in this game, and this is going to give you 10 minutes of stamina worry-free gameplay, which is essential in this game. Like I said, you don't want to be worrying about the stamina system. So then we're going to our last consumable, which is the wax dynamite stick. This can go through chokes and in water, which is very, very solid for 24 hunt dollars. This is way better than the regular dynamite, which cannot go through chokes or detonate in water. So 8 extra hunt dollars, this is a no-brainer. Then when moving to the essential traits, we only have 4 that I am telling you need to be bringing in this specific guide and loadout. And that is going to be Iron Eye for your marathon, so your front sight and rear sight stays aligned the whole time you are chambering the next rounds. This is very, very solid for this marathon. I would not take it otherwise, but yes, make sure you're doing this for 3 upgrade points. Then we are rocking Dauntless. It is going to allow us to defuse throwables, so if somebody's throwing a grenade, a choke bomb, a dynamite, if we can get close enough to interact with it, we can defuse it, and this can very, very much save your life and your team's life. Then moving to Magpie, we're using this because we're a solo, of course, and it's going to give us the ability to carry 10 seconds of dark sight instead of only 5, and give us 2.5 minutes of stamina, antidote, and regeneration when picking up a bounty. So this is very solid for only 1 point. This is essential for the solo part of the video. Then Necromancer, which is also mainly for being a solo. This is going to allow us to get a boss banish when we revive. You can revive after being dead for 5 seconds, and this will be clutch if the enemies don't suspect that you are a solo and potentially leave your body or things like that. Use these 4 traits in this loadout and give this loadout a try. Like I said, I will be explaining everything that I'm doing and thinking in this game and trying to teach you guys as much as I can as possible. If you guys want to see a specific beginner loadout, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you guys want to see some more solo guides in a different light or anything like that, or have any ideas, let me know in the comments below. But if you guys like this type of content, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, as this truly helps me in the content creation journey. If you want to go above and beyond, consider supporting over on Patreon. And I do appreciate everybody for tuning in or checking out any of my content. With that being said, though, let's get into the games. I'll see you in the bayou. All right, so we have a double bounty going in on Stillwater Bayou. Or no, this is Lost in Delta. Lost in Delta, we're going to get the first clue. Going into the dark side, of course. It's going to tell you where the clue's at. We're just going to beeline to the first clue. Keep be weary about other teams, of course. Don't worry about the hives as much. As long as you can outrun them or get on the other side of a door, you should be good. Gonna get the first clue. It's an event clue, so it's gonna give us some event points. This game's so loud. And since it grayed out on the north side, we're just going to come down here because it's most likely going to be, well, obviously it's at one of these 4 compounds, but It's probably going to be on the bottom of these 4, if I had to guess. We're going to take our stam after we ran through the compound. Kind of want to save your staminas until you're done and out of breath. Or out of stamina in general. So you can get a little more value when you're running in the bayou. We're going to get the balloons because we need to get 25 event points for every 1 pledge mark. Of course, at the top left, or the below the boss icons, you can see 0 out of 9. That is how many pledge marks you can hold. Killing the the clown grunt's gonna give us some event points as well. So anything that gives you event points, you're gonna be wanting to do, so you can stack up the pledge marks and then eventually spend them on things at the circus or the supply points. So the boss we are working on just got banished over at Wolf's Head. And my guess was somewhat correct. The bottom of the gray out. Usually it's on the opposite side. At least in these gray outs, you can tell that it's probably going to be down here if it grays out up here. Because it pulls away from it. And it also grays out the same for everybody. So everybody working on this specific contract, when they get their first clue, they're seeing the same exact gray out. We're going to try and take our time and see if there's a third party before we completely commit to going into this compound. I don't think there will be, but we shall see, I guess. I'm gonna come over here and then peek and see if there's anybody running past for. Towards the end of this banish, if there's nobody pulling up on the outside, then I'll just go in there and contest. Also, another thing you want to make sure you're doing is pledging to one of the troops, so you get an extra boost with a free trait. And of course, all the supply points in the circus is where you're going to go do that. I can't do that right now, of course, because I am not close. Alright, so we have crows northwest. Somebody probably spawned at Goddard or Blanc. So they should be walking in front of us pretty soon. I'm gonna move up to this mound and try to take some cover and potentially get a shot if one of them's an easy shot. Since the crows are on the other side, I'm gonna actually move a little further. We're in the water right now. Only hearing one. Oh, there's a third or a second. He just shot a suppressed weapon. Now that's probably a shot I should take. It's easy-ish. But not really trying to give myself away. I'd rather them go in and fight. That was an easy pickings right there. I didn't know that she would be coming this way, but yeah, we're not giving up that free kill. I'm not really hearing anybody around. We're gonna loot. His buddy's gonna be heading right over here, but we're gonna loot and burn right away. Just like they would do to me. Wait, what? What the fuck? Does he have 3 guns? He has 3 fucking guns. Wait. That's not even possible. Oh, that dude's looking at me. Okay. Ooh. All right, we need to take a med kit. He's pushing close. Went for the revive. Ooh. We're gonna go for our pistol. Push. And that, yeah, it was not, didn't know that barrel was there, but good thing we have Necromancer. This team should be a duo. It should be out of the game. It's not always going to be the most perfect kill, but, you know. Okay, so we're good here. We're going to not burn this dude. I don't think he's got a third teammate. If he does. Actually, wait. Darn it, I can't remember who was coming across the water. Okay. Interesting. I don't remember if it was him going across the water. I think it was, but I'm not too sure. So here, we're probably just gonna play a little distance right here, just for this specific circumstance. We have, this team probably doesn't have anybody contending. So they're looking, hey, do I want to go north up here? If they don't want to fight this bounty over here, they probably would go north, which would be a good spot for me to sit right here, because if they come this way, then I can fight them. But by me sitting here, they know I'm here. They'll probably be more intrigued to go and fight this bounty, which is exactly what I want them to do, because a third party is the most essential scenario that you want to find yourself in as a solo. So when they move all the way across over here, I need to be third partying on that when they're fighting. And then that's another good reason, because all of the bounties on the map will be at one place, and if I win, then I can get all of the loot. So I'm going to burn this dude just in case the dude shooting at me was his teammate. I don't think it was. I think it was the bounty team. Not sure if I was hearing something. But yeah, we're going to follow this team. We don't need to be right on their ass, because this bounty's still banishing. Once they get there, they will probably not engage right away. So yes, we are going to... We don't have to be right on their ass, especially since they don't really have an extract, unless they move under and go to extract. But I'd be very surprised, since they do not have, or they don't have anybody that died. I don't believe there was no fighting. Don't forget to consistently go into dark sight and see where the general location of the lightning strikes or lightning bolts are. That is going to tell you pretty much where people are. Obviously at a distance it's a little harder to track, but with going in dark sight, looking in the sky and pinpointing that, and then going on your map, zooming in a little bit, kind of see where they're at, and it's a pretty good indicator of where an enemy team is. But yeah, that kind of sucks. You know, we lost our necro, but at the end of the day, a necromancer's not really going to be that much for you. Like, sure, if you trade with the last person in the team, you can get up, probably not get killed by a different person. If you are at a distance and they kill you and you fall behind cover, then sure, but it's kind of situational when you're using necromancer, so it's not the greatest in my personal opinion. It's definitely worth taking just in case. You don't want to be out of the game and not be able to revive when you had the opportunity. But let's start moving in here. It looks as if the main bounty token in this compound might have moved to this building. Kind of hard to tell from this distance what side they're in, but I think we should be safe enough to move up. We do have these two hives right here, which is not going to be ideal. So I'm going to try and maybe move under here. Actually, no, the bounty team is under there. Okay, well, we're gonna have to shoot these dudes, or at least that one, and try and make our way in here and not get hit from here. Look for traps. Make sure your shotgun's out on your Lamat. This is another good place to trap, so if you're coming through this window, make sure you're checking your feet right there. Let's check the lightning bolts on the map to see if they're... Okay, so the other bounty team is outside more at a distance. Wouldn't be a bad idea for me to open this door and take a pop shot if I could. No visual. We can bring this zombie in and get rid of it so it doesn't cause a ruckus later on. It's very good to get rid of AI. You can see... I don't want to peek too much in dark sight. Okay, so nobody with the bounty is out by the sniper tower. I kind of want this to, or these teams to fight each other a little more. Maybe one of them gets downed, and then that could be my time to push in. You don't always want to be rushing 24/7 as a solo, especially in these third-party situations. It's very, very good to wait until one or two dudes have died and then make your move. Gonna open this door. That one's barred. This is a decent peek door, or a door for them to peek. Very common. And then that other team is out there somewhere. All right, we're just gonna leave that open so the next time we want to peek it, we don't have to make the loud noise of opening the door, and we can use that peek later. You can kind of see, even when you're in a building, you can kind of see the general direction of where the bounty token is. I don't think anybody's peeking right here. I'm pretty confident they're all on that side. Yep. You can hear them running out there. This obviously isn't the best place to be sitting as a solo. So it seems this dude, oh, okay. So the whole bounty team is leaving. OMG, what the fuck, that was lit. Okay, so got one sitting back here, of course. They probably have revive bolts or something, so that person will get up and it'll be a very, very hard shot for me to hit. I'm gonna move my ping because don't need to be doing that, but yep, so they're throwing the choke. He's hard rezzing. You got him up. Oh, that one looked close. All right, so we have this dude. This is kind of an ego peak for me to be up here. And I might, I want to move out and 1v1 this guy, but he has his two buddies at a distance. All right, we need to get a reload off. Gonna open this door towards the end of the reload. It seems like this team is leaving, which is not cool. That was a clean heady. We're gonna go up top. Gonna reload again. The bounty team inside is gonna be an issue. If I can kill this team out here, which I probably won't because two of them are playing at a very large distance, long distance. That door's not open. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. Headshot, let's go, baby. Let's fucking go, baby. All right, so now we have on this. This just sounds like a fake fight. What the hell, it's real? Okay, I'm a little confused. Because there was two at a very long distance. I just killed their third, I thought. This is a little confusing, I'm pretty sure there's two trios out here. Okay. So that is, oh man, that's a tricky one because I should probably be pushing. So they're going for the choke. We're just taking the pop shots since we have FMJ. However, the person that I just killed last is probably trying to get up, or their teammates are probably trying to get them up. So let's go back over here and peek and see if we see any movement. This isn't the greatest spot though. Oh, that is, I don't think that's the same team. I'm a little confused. I think we might have three teams here. I'm a little confused. We're gonna take a different angle because that one is kind of exhausted, so. I don't think that this dude's team down here pushed up, but it seems. All right, so she's a goner. We knew that there was another one over here. This is a little weary because I think there might still be two dudes that are further out around there, and I think that their teammate is a part of this team. Let's check where the bounty. Okay, well, what? Okay, so these dudes ran. Interesting. So I think we did have three teams here, and the dude I killed out in the water is probably a part of this dude's team. I hear something. Yep. All right, we gotta take cover. Let's get a med off. If you have time, take your med kits, especially if you're only down 50. Don't use your vitalities if you have time. We're going to, okay, so I was gonna get out on this roof and peek, but this team over here is completely deterring me from doing that. So, and I forgot that the dude I just killed out here is probably getting up and is probably already up, to be honest. So, peeking this angle again, which isn't the smartest idea for me, but we're gonna do it. see what we can gain. This team back here seems to be a little aggressive, that they might be pushing maybe. So we have our shoddy. I'm not really sure what's going on right here. Okay, so this bounty team did move back. Maybe that dude by the water was their teammate. I think that one was the one I killed earlier. Okay, so we exhausted that. Let's peek from here. I don't want to jump out here, but this is tough because they're gonna get their buddy up. Oh, okay, that was the one I killed in the water. She should not have been up that far. Her teammates should have been up there. That was a very, very, very bad play from that team to let her even come that close. All right. Got that one. We had our shotgun already ready. We didn't have to fuck around and find out. We're gonna grab. That was kind of a bad play, but we do have Magpie, so we're just gonna regen off of that. We're gonna scan. We still have 5 people. We're waiting for our health to regen, of course. Let's sit right here so we can't dip our feet. We do have to remember we have FMJ, so this is a perfect situation right here, but we do have that med kit, of course. She has the Mosin though, so we don't feel bad for these types of plays. And we're kind of in a cluster right here, so we still have 3, 4, 5 dudes up. Throwing, just in case that somehow gets to me, we want to back off a little bit. Don't get too cocky, because that actually was a good throw. Then we're gonna wait here. We got somebody going to the back door over here, which might not be a bad idea for me to contest and push them. We'll scan. He's kind of by himself. Popping this door open and taking a long pop shot is not a bad idea. Just like that. Got him down. And we're looking over here because we knew when we scanned that there was another one. She is fucking zooming. Holy. Another one over here. Hitting. Oh, he's got Blade Mancer, and that's how the game ends. That was a pretty solid game, but holy. All right, well, we have another solo bounty. Lawson Delta with the chance to get a bounty token from the circus for 3 pledge marks right here. That is the icon below the boss target up there. That only drops 1 token though, so kind of have to watch out for it. Also, there's a common spawn over here to worry about. It's foggy, of course, so I'm not too worried. I'm just kind of moving. I want to be setting the crows off, of course, but let's get this clue. And as you can see, the top and then the bottom right makes me, oh my, okay, my bad. I just said not to set them off, and then I set them off. Captures respawn, obviously. I'm gonna get this balloon. Try and get as many as we can. And we're gonna go to Fort because that is one of the compounds on this map. Fort, Lawson, and Nichols all have 2 clues. And with this gray out, I will be able to most likely get 2 at Fort. So that's good. We're getting towards the end of our stamina, so let's take our stamina shot. Don't take it right off the rip. Get a little more value out of using the stamina you start with, because you don't start without stamina, and then popping the stamina shot. Fort though is a high traffic location because it has the 2 clues, and if people know what they're looking for, they will be coming here anyways because they know that they can get 2 more clues instead of going to 2 other compounds to get 2 clues. Usually high traffic right here and over there, so just watch out. We're moving in though, obviously not trying to set off the horses. Going to the dark site. Both the clues are pretty close to each other, but we want to go over there and get them. And yeah, should be pretty good. Slow up sometimes and just listen. Not hearing anybody else running into the compound. This dude's gonna be a little hard to take care of with the knife. You can do it, but it's not bad. Oh, I missed. Okay, wow. Oh, just take him with that. And I should have just meleeed him at that point because he still got me. Lit. Okay, lit. All right, so we got the first clue. Get this one. And Bradley and Craven. Okay. Sweet. Let's go over here. Kill him, of course. And then get this balloon. We're gonna head straight to Bradley. And try to be the first one there. I personally like being the first one in the boss lairs most of the time, especially on a solo bounty. It would have been nice if I would have went a little more north over here and pledged, but since I would be getting the trick shooter troop and getting Blade Mancer, and I don't have any blades, it's not really gonna concern me too much, so we didn't, and it's not a big deal. Not hearing anybody fight the boss. I'm not hearing anybody run in. No shots, no nothing. That's my indicator to move in. And as you could hear, it's actually kind of hard to hear, but he just made his entry. Oh my goodness. All right. I'm gonna move back. Instead of taking that fight straight on. They did have a Mosin, which is kind of scary. It's red, of course. You want to be checking the color. Oh, they're fighting it, literally. I'm gonna push in, use my shotgun. He's coming after me. We're gonna hug this door. And wait till they start fighting him again and then push in and try and take one of them out. I would assume that somebody's up here. Interesting. So then if he's not up here, he's down most likely on the other side of this building. Also, if you're crouching while you're opening and closing doors, it'll be more silent or a little less loud. So like I said, I'm pretty confident that this dude is down here. Oh shit, or he's out there. Damn. This is where I figured he would have been, but he's apparently out on the roof, so. All right. Got a new team coming from this side, so we're gonna heal and then get shoddy. She just got hit. That's a perfect pick. We're gonna throw a fake. He threw a real. That should still keep him at a stalemate. And then I can peek after. Got the boss here, which is not ideal. Damn it. And that's a trade. It's all good though. We got Necro. Shit. This is kind of a cluster, not gonna lie. I'm gonna throw this. Damn it. This is not the easiest thing to do with the boss alive and multiple teams. Damn it, there's a red barrel there. I wanted to explode it so could do a little more damage to him, but of course, saw how that went. I'm gonna jump out here for a second so the boss isn't on top of me. Check the corners. You can stay in the boss lair if he's not aggroed. It's not too hard, but of course, it's an inconvenience for sure. Just holding this angle, listening for my chance to move out and take a shot. There was our opportunity. Dude. Come back here. Let's take a reload. This marathon's not the quickest to reload, so because it has a lot of rounds. Taking those bees, kind of. Somebody above. She has them on him. Might not be a bad push for me. They got him up. And a jumping Mosin. It's nice. Love it. He's above. Got that. We're out of ammo. We need this shotgun. Let's pick up the shotgun. Got her. We got more ammo, so we got our LOADOUT. I'm just gonna shoot the boss. Try and get him down. We want this lair to ourselves. He's at the door. He's at the door. Need to come back here real quick. Probably, I guess we'll go back. That's a pretty good spot to go, but somebody's out on this. Got Dauntless, so don't be afraid to jump on the grenades or the chokes and take care of them. Gonna keep working on the boss. Oh my god, holy crap, that scared the shit out of me. Alrighty, so a single bounty on Mammon's Gulch. Should be a good one. Let's run in here, get the clue. Trying to set off anything and pay attention if there's other people running in as well. Not hearing any zombies die, not hearing anybody running. We should be good. We do not have Shadow, so that kind of stinks. I'm gonna take her out with Shadow Leap. Just because she's kind of annoying. Kill the zombies, and then we'll try and pull the meathead off the clue. If one of the little leeches comes after you and tries to squirt you with the poison, that's good enough to get him off the clue. You might have to tank one hit though sometimes. And I do not like using medkits of my own unless I feel like I'm in imminent danger. So that's not, we're not gonna take our medkit, we're just gonna move on. Save these for later when we really need them. As well, since there's a cart right over here. Be a little more stingy about it. This rubber band is crazy. Alright, so we just heard crows over there. Gotta be a little quick. You want to hit the med kit first, of course, if you're down HP. Oh yeah, you're not using a new hunter, so. Get that. Get that, and then we'll get these two in the back. Honestly, I'm gonna take my stam just because I'm not gonna get another clue super quick. Or, okay, never mind. I could get this one over here. That's fine though. That. I'm gonna do this. The heck of it. Move a little closer. When you're getting these clues, make sure you're looking up on the mountains and stuff to make sure that nobody's aiming in at you. Especially since that one's kind of out in the open. So we're going to Ora Gordo. Let's hit this little trail in, or this little shortcut through the mines. You can hear them shots that are pretty far away. Makes me think that we're not going to actually have anybody over here very fast, so it'll probably take some time to get the boss down. See about shadow leaping. Just do this. Also, wait. Let me explain something. If you can see right there, that AI mob or whatever, it's not pulsating, so that means it's a regular AI, like a zombie or something. If it is pulsating, that means that it is a concertina armored or an immolator. So those are gonna be the ones you do not want to jump to. Those are regular armored. Then we're up here, it's white. Make sure you're checking the dark sight to see what color it is. I said it's white. I'm actually gonna throw this firebomb since it's gonna stay for a little while. And shoot him at the same time. And just kinda sit around it. Let him run in it. Once he's aggroed, he makes that loud noise, just run away from him. He's gonna do about 25 HP every time he hits you. He's not aggroed anymore, he just made his noise. I should probably go play around the fire again. It's still white. So as you can see, oh, never mind. I thought, okay, now it's red. So this is not gonna be the best thing. Let's get out of here real quick. Make sure we're on our shotgun on our Lamat. They're either in the mines or up on the mountain 240. Yep, I think up on the mountain. So we're gonna go on the back side over here. I'm gonna reload real quick. Make sure we're fully loaded when we fight this team. Or as fully loaded as we can be. Let's take a long peek. Headshot. Holding the angle. We're gonna move up. Oh, looked good to me. This is probably not the greatest peek right now since there's two of them and I already peeked. Headshot, never mind. All right, we're holding. Hit. Moving up, opening, or the door's already open. We're gonna push a little more. Throw a blank. And then we're checking left with our shotgun. Gonna hold this. And that is pretty well executed. Team's dead. Let's check color. It's white. We're good. We're good. Let's get the loots off. And then we're gonna go back and try and delete the boss. Gonna reload all my stuff. However, this shotgun, somebody's bringing a shotgun to you and you're already kind of in a close quarters compound type of thing. It might not be a bad idea to kind of move off your loadout if you need to, of course. Checking color, it's red again. So I'm gonna move up here actually. Shit, a Crown and King. I'm gonna throw this. And hold. Got him. Let's go. Let's check color. It's white, but could be a third. I think I heard an hive get aggroed. We're gonna push up to this with our shotgun. Try and make sure nobody's on the other side. I think that might have just been a duo. Let's check the scan. It's white. It's good. So in this situation, right, I wanted to stick true to this loadout, but this is just such a good loadout for this compound. I am not passing it up. So we're gonna play the rest of the way with a Crown and King and a Dolch. Let's go kill the boss. Also, the shovel's not gonna be that bad. A heavy melee from the shovel's pretty decent. It's red, so this dude might be having his teammates pick him up. Or his teammate. Yep, he did. Very, very bad. This is very, very bad. I gave a little too much leeway. I should have burned both of them since they were duos. Or there was only two. He's rezzing. I'm gonna push and full send because he's rezzing. Or he was in dark sight. I think he came out of it after I got the kill, but there we go. That should be that whole team, of course, because he didn't get his buddy up. I am low. So let's pick up the shovel, go hit this med kit that I saw out here before we fight the boss. We don't want to die to some dumb stuff. So let's go kill the boss after we heal up. And we're not using our own melee or meds because we don't really need to. So like I said, you don't want to be fighting the boss really when he's aggroed. Just run. He's still aggroed, he's chasing, he does about 25, he makes that loud noise, he's not aggroed, it'll take a lot more damage. Just like that. And then boom, we're banishing and waiting for other people if there is anybody else. That might be the end of the lobby. That's definitely not the most amount of people that could have showed up, but yeah. There might not be anybody else, depending on if they fought any other teams before they got here. I'm just gonna sit right here and listen. Just gonna go hit the supply points and the circus to spend my pledge marks and get the most amount of money that I can get. Also, a good tip is to make sure if you are full on your status effects, so at the bottom left, the stamina, the antidote, and the regen, and then you hit the fortune teller machine, you will get nothing but money, dark sight, or traits. So if you're full on traits, and you're full on dark sight, which I am at 9, so I am not full on dark sight, but if you do that, you will get nothing but money. We're spending our pledge marks on this. So it gave me the dark sight boon. Now all 8 of these are gonna give me money if I can do it within 40 seconds. Which it's gonna be pretty close. But there's only 1 cash register here. So as long as we can spend 3 more, then we should be good. Because we'll just hit the cash regi. Because that's a guaranteed 250. But it seems as if this is going to give you a bare minimum of 150. I guess I might as well just do this twice instead of spending 1. That's probably going to give me 250. And I just screwed myself because they gave me a regeneration boon. But you guys get the point. That is a very good way to get money. Alright, so we got a solo bounty. This is definitely what you want as a solo, of course, because everybody should be meeting at the same compound, meaning that you can third party, and that's a recipe for success. If you're playing as a solo, of course. So let's get this balloon right here because we need to build up the pledge marks. Don't worry about the hives, they're just an inconvenience. Just run away from them. You usually will outrun them. Getting close to out of our stamina. Close to being out of our stamina, I should say. So once we get this clue, we will take our stamina shot. And it's an event clue, obviously, you can see right there. I'm gonna take this and the gray out at the bottom, so it's probably going to be more towards the top. We're gonna go to Gasworks because that is one of the 3 compounds on this map that is going to allow us to get 2 clues. Not every single game, but it spawns 2 clues every game, and if the gray out allows for it, you can get both of them. 4 heavy melees from the butt of your gun will take care of an immolator. You don't need dusters, knuckle knife, you don't need those. If you don't have him, just use the butt of your gun like this. Heavy melee. That should do it. 4 heavy melees for the immolators. Obviously, if you guys have like a Talon or something, or a melee on your gun, you aren't going to want to do it. If it's a trauma, though, that is this. Heard the cow. I'm pretty sure that was just an ambience. Yeah, he's right here. I don't want to set the cow off, so I'm not even going to worry about the hive. Just don't run past her. Just walk on the side. Should be able to get both of these clues since the gray out doesn't seem like it's going to take this compound out the next time I get a clue. And the boss is here, so we made a good call. It was at the top of the map, like I said. Gray's out at the bottom. It's usually at the top for single bounties. But let's go get the next clue to get... I can't get that. Okay, nice. Whatever. Let's come up here, get the balloon, and take her out, I guess. Go get the clue, and that'll give us the next 2, since we're at the boss lair. It'll give you all the clues if you grab 1 at the boss lair. We're getting that. It's an event clue as well. I'm actually gonna keep these zombies out here for the hell of it. They're probably gonna pile up on this door right here, which is fine. I usually like killing the AI so I can hear, but yeah. So let's go in, melee him twice, run back, rubber banding a little bit. Turn off the lanterns when you're fighting Scrapbeak. You don't want him to burn the loot. Gonna go at him again, 2 knives. Not every time can you do 2 knives on him, but you can usually go in for 1 and then move to the side. 1, move to the side. 1, move to the side with the knife. This takes a long time, so shooting him is probably not a bad idea. Make sure you're going in dark side, checking at the top left. It's white, so we're good. He's cycled, he's aggroed right now. Every quarter health for the bosses, they will get aggroed. When he's running around flailing his arms like this, he's aggroed, and he takes a lot less damage if you damage him. So do not. Now he made his noise, he's outside of it. He's not flailing his arms anymore. He's not aggroed. He's running slower. He'll take his normal amounts of damage. And throw that at me. Going to dark side, making sure nobody else is here. He's cycled again. You can hear his noise. He's aggroed. You don't want to be fighting him. Also, if he does take any damage when he's aggroed, he'll drop Concertina. And that just clutters up the boss lair, so you don't really want to be doing that. Just run from him. And then he'll make a noise that he just did. He's out of his cycle. We're running around, still white. It's red now, so I'm not super close to killing him, so I'm going to take a second and listen. Reload. Oh my gosh. Scared the shit out of me. Okay, well, I can't melee a zombie. He just took damage. I think he fell. Just be full HP before we peek. He's hitting the metal door down below. Going to shotgun mode. We got the zombie here too. This isn't the greatest spot to peek. We're just trying to get an angle though. Try to take an opportunity if one arises. All right, we did just enough for him to be a one shot, which is solid. His buddy's coming up in the back, I think. Maybe not, I can't really tell. It's hard to hear with the scrap beak. It's another reason why you like, or you want to kill the bosses. We're gonna loot and then burn. Defuse it like a Chad, and then take a peek. Oh, the dude's on me. He can't get me with Blade Mancer. The dude's in. Played them like a fucking fiddle. All right, that's what you want to do. Getting the loot off. We need to heal. They're all coming up. Let's hit this and hold an angle close on this Devil's Advocate. Or just kind of listening, waiting for the right time to push. Got her. Gonna be going around to get her. I'm gonna push up, throw a fake, so if anybody is on her, they're not gonna be. Oh, we got a weak hooked. Damn it. Damn it. All right. That was not the greatest push, I guess. He was on top of her, so that wasn't the greatest. However, we might have a chance. Stand up. They're looting me currently and burning. I think our chance just went out the door. Probably have somebody on me as well. That is not going to let me up. All right, a new team. This is a good opportunity. Somebody just died. I'm getting up. Oh my God. We're rushing. We're rushing this dude. No, my